I have a script. I have a yeah. So what you want to do is you wanna have a script. So when you do your I'm gonna show you an example because I can't show you too much, but I'll show you my first script so that you can see what it looks like. My first script. Yeah, I have a let's see if I can. So this is my script, and it tell like I have all my chapters here. So like Celestial Pulse is basically done. Okay, that's how much I work. So right, I can click on each of my chapters and it goes strictly to that chapter. Right now I'm on chapter 10. So that's how you know where I'm at. Um but for my script, this is the first comic. You can find the first comic basically anywhere. Especially on my website if you want to read it. So here it says a girl is running through a big house with doors around her, following a voice calling her name. She makes her way to a long hallway which has a door at the end of the hallway. Yeah. So, I so we go to if we go to this right here, this is the first page, right? So the first page, you see her running through this hallway. But there is word bubbles. So in the word bubbles, it's like, he's calling me. Maybe he's this way. You know what I'm saying? So, I edit what she says depending on how I make her face. So for example, like if she looks worried or something like that, I will put like a or like a stutter in her voice, like in her text, depending. So then like the next one will be she follows the voice that leads to the outside. So this is the door right here. So she's running through this hallway and she goes to the door, she opens the door, and when she opens the door, she is met with this. And it says it here, you know what I'm saying? There she finds a man in a glass casket. His pendant is glowing. She looks at his face, then walks up and touches the casket. So that's exactly what happens. She is there, and she walks up to this and she's like, "You're always in my dreams." Like, oh snap. Now, I did not add that there, but being that like it was kind of weird for her to walk up to something that was completely oblivious to her, I was like, I need to make it more relatable. Like, she's seen this many of times. This is not her first time. So that's why I put "You're always in my dreams." So then like you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So boom, like, this happens with her touching the glass. Here it says she walks up and she touches the casket and the two pendants touch through the glass and an explosion happens. So this is what happens. The explosion happens. And I put it's gonna blow because it's gonna blow. Um so boom. When that happens, when the explosion happens, she has her arms on her face. And then when she puts them down, she sees a man standing there burning off the seals. So boom, that's what happens here. So it's the explosion, and being that the explosion is like a huge thing, it takes up the whole entire page until it reveals like everything around them. Then he burns them off, and then he moves his way towards her, and she's like, "Who are you?" And that's where we get to here, where it's like, "Who are you?" So then the man touches her face and then he chokes her out. So she's like, "Who are you?" He comes up, he touches her face, but he chokes her out. And then, like, when that happens, she suddenly wakes up and with her hand on her chest, and then, it goes like that. So, boom. She wakes up out of her dream and she's like, "Bro, I thought I was gonna die. Like, what the freak?" So it's like, "No, I thought I was gonna die." And it's like Fuji's house is big with trees around it, with a huge staircase. So like I put the huge staircase going up with the trees surrounding it. And it's a big house. Like it has like, it's like glass and it just looks really nice. Yeah, like a lot of people write in novels, but it doesn't work for me. I do it like I do it like a script. So a script is something that you use when you do acting. And since I've seen a lot of scripts, because I did used to do like acting and stuff like that in school, because I was trying to get out of that shy phase. Um, I wrote everything in that type of way. So like I will put like if I'm gonna change the setting of the environment, I'm gonna put setting and then what the setting looks like. Here I wasn't too big on it because I was like, it's just Fuji's house. Yeah, I am. Like I don't like put myself in front of people. Oh, so it keeps going and going, but it's all script format. So like if the mom is talking, I'm gonna put mom with the parentheses, tell you what type of face she's making. So she's making a worry face. Be more mindful, and that happens more into this part right here when she's like, be more mindful, and she's like showing her worry face, and then her daughter's acting like a complete douche. So she tries to swing on her. So she's like, don't play with me. So it's just like all of these are like rendered out, and I hate looking at the first chapter because this first chapter is nowhere compared to the art that I have now, and it's just so cringy. But this is to teach you guys a lesson of what I'm doing. But yeah, I write everything in this so that you guys could see this, especially when it's like Awakening Part 2, when he convinces Aiden, like, yo, I'm gonna like, he don't convince her, but he's like, yo, I'm gonna kill her, and he like, no, you ain't. Here it says, he gets pissed off and he walks into a shadow, and when he comes out, he's in a different place. Thank you, Kim. So here, um what I'm saying, over here when he gets pissed off. Thank you. You see right here it says he gets pissed off because he goes to the barrier and he's like, y'all cowards, and basically goes to the shadows, and it'll take him through this area where it's like nice and big. You know what I'm saying? Tell you the truth, my backgrounds don't look like this no more, and it kind of pisses me off that I'm reliving this with y'all. Yeah, it's a Pulse Starbucks cup. My sister made it for me for Christmas. It's a Celestial Pulse, and it has like Fuji and all the pulses. So yeah, yeah, he kind of looked like Sephiroth. I'm not gonna lie. And then right here, when he goes into the castle, he walks in there, and they're like, "Welcome home, master." So his daddy has his own harem. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, he does. Why would I flip you off? I cannot. Thank you so. The snow. So he goes ahead, he does this, he zips up his pants or whatever. This is rated PG-15 at this point. So, he's like, wait a minute, this is my son, you're bugging. You know what I'm saying? And I write all this in there. He do though. He do. Like, he really do. Like, the only thing, his bangs is a lot shorter, and he wears his hair in a braid. So yeah, that's the only thing that I can say. And then like, he don't wear the outfit that Sephiroth has, and he doesn't have a long sword. He has a thick sword, but not a long sword. And his sword comes out differently, and he doesn't have wings. Oh yeah, exactly. Tongue and cat girls, basically. They did. They did. They absolutely did. But yeah, I write my stuff in a script, and then after writing in a script, it's easier for me to it's easy for me to do everything that I want to do. for it.